AudioJungle.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm part 9 of An Englishman Abroad, managing Buriram United in the Thai League. So in this episode we're going to play the final 2 games of the season. We've got the League Cup final to look forward to. We've also got the final Thai League game where we are already crowned champions. Since you're last with us, we lost, we got knocked out of the Champions League with the league title secure. We had a bit of patchy form with the 1-1 draw and the 0-0, which means that if we go to the competitions tab and the actual expanded Thai League, we are in with a shout of an invincible season in our first attempt. So currently standing on 22 wins, 7 draws and no losses. So if we can get through the last league game without a loss, we'll have won the league with an invincible season at our first attempt, with a squad that almost had an excess of foreign players, and it's been a bit up and down throughout the season, which I think will be a pretty impressive feat. Also, if we win both of these games in today's video, we will do a League and League Cup double. So fingers crossed for that. Since the last game, we've had a few players come back from injury. Got a pretty strong lineup to go into the League Cup final with. So we are just going to head straight into the game. Got a few players who do need rest, as I said in the last game. I think with the amount of games that we've played, the squad might have been a bit short of numbers. So a few players are probably running on empty. So let's get the League Cup final up and running, and hopefully come away with our first silverware of the save. So as I was saying in the last video, we did tweak the tactics slightly and tried to do a little less shooting on sight and work the ball into the box a bit more. And it seems to have reduced the amount of chances that we're having in games, but it does seem to have increased the amount that we're having on target. So maybe it's working. Maybe if I get the right players back in the summer, it's the winter transfer window for the Asian leagues, might put that back on. Just depends on what kind of players are available, and if we could get somebody who's decent at long shots, then maybe it's an option to put it back on. But at the moment, tactics seems to be working fine, so we'll probably just leave it as it is. Another uneventful first half here. We are having so much of the ball with 58% of possession, but only the 3 shots. Only one of those on target so far in the first half an hour of the game. It's not going to be one of those cup finals that sticks in the memory, I don't think. .35 gone. Already looks like Mohansa's struggling. Not a good sign. Are we going to get a first half with no highlights in a cup final? Jeez, that's pretty dull. Doesn't look like we are. We're really firing on all cylinders here. So the stats at halftime suggest that we are on top in the game. We're just not creating much. Maybe it's something to do with the way that Bangkok are defending, or whether it's just on us to go and take the game to them. But we'll leave it for a bit after half time, see if we can't change it up maybe after half time. No, sorry, after about an hour of the game. And got to try and make a breakthrough somewhere. I suppose in cup finals it does get a bit tetchy because nobody wants to really give away too much. So the first highlight is a throw-in for Bangkok United. They spread the ball across, it gets intercepted. Sepovic gets on the ball, spreads it out to Panya, who has a shot from distance. He had a shot from the half, from the edge of the box, but it just plays it high and wide. So we've got a corner that's swung in. There's a header from our big defender at the back, Lima, goes in off the post, but then VAR is stepping in. So they're checking, talking to the ref in his ear, and the goal is disallowed. So a breakthrough after 56 minutes is chalked off. And then in a game where the first half was so uneventful, second half surely could only get better, but goal ruled out. So we're actually going to take off a couple of players here because Mwanta looks like he's just done. And then also going to bring on Thanusam and play him in the middle and swap those two back over. So Savachak goes out wide. Try and give us a bit of pacing off of the wing. For the cup final, it always is how much do you risk. Throw in for Bangkok, gets intercepted. Sepovic spreads it wide to Savachak, cuts inside. Sepovic into the box, gets brought down, but nothing given. Savachak gets back on the ball and rolls it straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Got a free kick, swung in as the header, and it goes over the bar. Chances are coming now. We just need to take one. Having so much of the ball, 57%. 8 shots, only 3 on target. So it looks like this could come down to just one big chance for either team. We had all the highlights in the second half after having no highlights in the first. But still can't find that breakthrough. So we've got a free kick, it's swung in. Sepovic, I think that was, at the back post with a header. Goes over the bar and out of play. So let's make a change up front. Let's bring Omar Damba on. Give him a taste of a cup final. Wearing the blue of Buriram. We've got 13 minutes left in which to try and impact the game. Al-Alawi looks knackered down here as well. Long season. It's not really been the cup final that we wanted. But we have another free kick that's swung in the back post. Goes wide again, another goal kick. So 3 minutes of added on time into those now. It's looking like extra time is coming. No more highlights, I don't think. Yeah. Into extra time for a cup final. Not very exciting. Start extra time. I think we might have a chance to make another substitution if the Thai League Cup allows that. So let's try and just see if we can. What have we got that we could do? I think might move him there and bring on Mollerino to play there. Try and get... no more substitutions in the cup final. I'm going to leave that change anyway. I'm going to leave Al-Alawi up further up the pitch, see if we can't get a bit of more creative player in behind Damba. Although time's just ticking away. The shot map basically gives away everything. Peppered the goal. Got an XG of 1.77 and failed to score, which is just annoying. McCamey with the ball in, gets intercepted, going to get caught on the break. Just let him step past the defence, but he just rolls it to the goalkeeper, and luckily their shot just wasn't good enough. So we've got a throw in. The ball comes in from Lollujo. Danbury's brought down there. They're going to have a look at it with VAR. Fingers crossed. What's the decision going to be? Penalty awarded. So Savachat's going to take the penalty. After he took the one in the last video, I think we'll just leave him with it. And he puts it away to give Buriram United the lead in the cup final in extra time. Fingers crossed now. We could just keep up our defensive display of not giving away too many chances and just get out of here in extra time with our first trophy of the save. So, extra time, half time, 1-0 lead. We have, it look, by judging this, we have played quite well today. 21 shots, only the 6 on target, which is still a cause for concern, but a 2.64 XG, despite only scoring a penalty, suggests that we've created chances and just haven't taken them. Coming down to the final few minutes of the game, nothing's really going on. Minute added on. Going to get a free kick that's swung in, and we have a header that hits the top of the bar. Could have put the tie to bed, but instead Bangkok United have got a throw in, and it gets put straight back out for another throw. We are getting close to this 1 minute added on. Throw in comes in, gets headed away. Surely that's time, ref. They get another throw in, hoof the ball up the field. The defence turns around, brings it back, but it's full time. And here's the first silverware of the save. Going to step on up and lift the League Cup in Thailand. Nice little touch. Manager passes it on to the captain. And there it is. Great start to the silverware that we win in the save. Nice League Cup victory. And parade it around the Chang Arena. In fact, we're not even at home, are we? It's supposed to be a neutral venue. But it looks like there's a lot more blue shirts than there were. Well, there wasn't any red shirts in the shot, so may as well have been a home game. And there we go. Buriram United celebrate the double. What a brilliant way to end the first season of An Englishman Abroad. Gonna jump forward to that last league game, get that out of the way, and then we'll be moving forwards after that league game into the off-season. Try and mould the team how we want it for the season ahead. Be back in a second with that last league game. Okay, so this is the final league game of the season. I've had one injury since the last game, the League Cup final. Panya picked up a knock, so he's going to miss this game. And put Savachat out on the wide left to cover. Shouldn't upset the balance of the team too much. There's our team lineups. Let's get the game off and running. So we are on the cusp of an invincible season. If we can get through this game and avoid defeat, it will be the first time, I believe, in Buriram United's history that they will have had the invincible season. I don't know if it's ever been done in the Thai league. As I said, unfortunately, I don't know too much about the league. Maybe we should do some homework about it. We're on the attack here, though. Working our way into the box. Al-Alawi's had a shot from distance. The ball's crashed in off the post, and we take the lead quite early in the game. 7 minutes on the clock. That's a great way to start. Already have a knock left back, so we're going to change that. But yeah, talking about the invincible season, maybe we should do a bit of homework about the league, but I don't think it's ever been done. So we're standing with a chance of being the first team to do that. 30 league games in the division, it's pretty impressive. We've had a few ups and downs across the way with foreign players trying to lead in mass exodus. Al-Alawi was the only one who wasn't part of that, even though he's classed as a foreign player. And we've gone 2-0 up. Jadid has scored his 13th goal of the season. Yeah, even though Al-Alawi is a foreign player, he's an Asian foreign player, from Oman, so he only counts towards the foreign Asian, not the foreign non-Asian players. But yeah, a few ups and downs, and I feel it's been a really good season. Got the ball, Jadid to Mwanta. This is, all of a sudden the goals are flown for fun. 3 in the first 10 minutes. Could have done with these shooting boots in the League Cup final. Wouldn't have had to have gone to extra time and everything. And yeah, and Mwanta's got 17 goals from the wing this season. That is mightily impressive. But yeah, definitely a building block season. Good to get a league and a League Cup double under our belt. Means that going forwards, there could be chances of a treble, a quad next season. If we take away our stupid loss to a Division 2 team in the FA Cup, we would have been in the final of the FA Cup, I'm sure. And then, obviously, there's a goal against us, which I think is going to be ruled out for offside. Going to VAR. Yeah, and then the Guangzhou game in the ACL was just one of those things where you come up against a team that's packed full of Brazilian superstars, and not a lot you can do when you're at the stage of the season that we were at. So, very proud of the boys for this season. So, approaching half time, we have scored with every shot on target. Only had 4 shots, but the 3 on target resulted in 3 goals, which means the XG is 0.90 and we've got a 3-0 lead. Got the 54% possession, which obviously we normally do to teams quite good at having the ball, retaining the ball. And then today, obviously we've been lethal use in it. So we've got a throw, work into the box. Jadid's had a shot, but it's gone wide. All the players know that holiday for them is in reach. Just got to get through the last 45 minutes of this game and they can all pack off on their holidays, get the trophy, and look forward to coming back next season. I have already got a few transfer deals in place as well, so been scouring around the leagues and players that have come to the end of their contracts at their current clubs that might add something to us. So I've got a few left backs, got a few wingers for both sides, and then depending on what happens with the foreign players, like at the moment the foreign players in the team are Lima, who's a centre back that we brought in, Uruguayan. We've got Al-Alawi, who's an Oman international, but he counts towards the Asians, as I was saying earlier. And then we've got Sepovic, who wanted to leave. Gallo handed in a transfer request. And we had Kelic, who was playing at the back. And then once those two wanted to go, he became unhappy and then also wanted to leave. And then every time we had deals in place to try and move them on and make that wish a reality, the board stepped in and said, no, we want more money, more money. So hopefully in the transfer window, we can get deals thrashed out to move those players on and we can bring in some of our own. We have got a goalkeeper that's come in. Our goalkeeper here has played terrific football throughout the year. He's aging now, so I'm going to bring in an alternative. Might still hang on to him. I can't remember what his contract status is, but if he's out of contract, then might let the contract run down. But if he's got another year, then might keep him anyway. But it's definitely about building a squad and then having another run at that Champions League is the big one. Got an injury at the back there. Let's bring that on phone. Confirm that sub. So this has been a bit of a strange game, even though we had those 5 shots, 3 on target early on in the game. That's still all we're on. I really think that once we got to 3-0, the boys had kind of said, that's it, we're in holiday mode now. We'll just see this game out. Just retain the ball well and not give too many chances away. Got a highlight that just consisted of us lumping it forward to their goalkeeper. He kicked it straight back to Jaded. Lays it off to Al-Alawi. Savachat loses the ball, but then we win it straight back in defence. Passing it around. Savachat gets to the byline, crosses it in. There's Mwanta with a tap in. This kid here, Mwanta, could be looking at Young Player of the Season or Player of the Season. He's been absolutely fantastic for us this season. It's definitely a building player, so we can build the team around the likes of Jaded, Savachat, Mwanta, because they've given us so much this season. So as the curtain starts to fall on the season, a couple of minutes left to play it out. And take the lead by a massive 16 points in the end. Domestically, we have been brilliant. One final highlight. Ball comes in, and Wangtong United have put it wide. And that's it. All over for another season in the Thai League. And what is strange is we haven't had a presentation for the league trophy. Unless it's loading now. I don't actually think I've seen us. So maybe that's a glitch in the game, I don't know, but I thought we were going to have a trophy lift a couple of days ago. It didn't happen, and I thought we were going to have the trophy lift at the end of this game, and it hasn't happened. So I don't know what's happened there, but we have won the league, as you can see, by a massive 16 points. Got a massive goal difference of 63. Our defence was really, really good this season. So that's it for another season. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the video here, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow with a short season review video and the expectations for next season, transfer budget, that kind of thing. And then after that video, we'll skip on forward and start season 2. So if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a big thumbs up. If you would like to see more of this, maybe hit the subscribe button so you keep up to date with the series. Again, thank you to everybody that's done that already. The channel growth has been brilliant, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everybody.